The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. We're back in the green for XRP, holding slightly above 53 cents. You may recall that the other day, upon hearing the appeal news, everyone was rushing to sell their XRP. Because of this, I must stress that crypto is not a place for emotions. You can't let your emotions get the best of you when investing in cryptocurrency. When bad news hits, everyone wants to sell all their holdings in a rush, only to realize the news wasn't as terrible as they had imagined. According to an Uphold study, these are the most popular cryptocurrencies with increases as of Friday, October 4, 2024. This is true despite the SEC against Ripple appeal this week. Once again, XRP is on the list, and this time it's at the top with 85.76% of the purchase price and 17.14% of the sale price. This means that more people are purchasing XRP than selling it. Bitcoin, Kaspa, XLM, and XDC are also visible. Seeing the 3X and 3 of the ISO coins, there was a pleasant surprise. 3 separate cryptocurrency exchanges received nearly 60 million XRP coins. I don't know if this post is an attack against XRP or not, but it claims that the price of the cryptocurrency is dropping dramatically, and I just showed you the Uphold report, which completely disproves that. Unfortunately, most of these articles conclude with a sales pitch or but for another cryptocurrency, so you might as well read them all the way to the conclusion. Chris Larsen persuaded Brad Garlinghouse and her to seize the once-in-a-lifetime chance to improve the world's monetary system. Monica has maintained for some time that this is the most groundbreaking financial innovation in over 50 years. Swift was the previous invention. The age of Swift is 50 or more. Over time, Ripple will enhance and possibly replace it, but in the meantime, Chris Larsen sits on the International Monetary Fund's (IMF) High-Level Advisory Committee for Technology and Finance. 19 members who are renowned authorities in their fields and prominent figures in the world of technology and finance. See who else has joined too. International Monetary Fund, Christine, and Lagarde are all visible to you. Along with Ripple, you can observe the Monetary Authority of Singapore, DTCC, and BBVA. MIT. Seeing Chris Larsen in the company of other high-ranking IMF advisors gives you a clue as to the direction that Ripple is taking. That is why Ripple is seen as the future by the IMF. It foresees XRP being a game-changer. Forever altering the entire financial system. What is it going to be? Coinbase will remove stable coins from their listing in the European Union if they do not comply with the MiCA rules. Not only does Coinbase support all 8 of the aforementioned Tethers, EU, RT, and UST tokens, but so do Finance, Bitstamp, Kraken, OK, X, and Uphold. This is going to be a disaster as Tether's value begins to plummet, since the regulations for stable coins were put into place on June 30th. Following the commencement of the MiCA guidelines in June. Once it delists in the US due to the new stablecoin legislation in the US, which are undoubtedly coming soon, it will spread to every country in the world, starting with the EU. If I had to guess, I'd think they'll be finished this year. Right in the middle of the bull run, this might be a huge black swan. In the latter half of this year, it is possible that it will coincide with the bull run. We can only pray it's not that terrible. When Brad Garlinghouse talks about T, R, L, U, S, and D, he's referring to his role in bringing liquidity to the X, R, and P ledger as well as his historic war with the SEC. While they're aiding the global crypto community, they're also standing up to the corrupt US government. Brad discusses the possibility of adding liquidity to the XRP blockchain. The US dollar will drive up the price of XRP, RL. Many will claim they will inform you, RL, that USD will eventually supplant XRP. In no world. They will be collaborating closely. And despite the SEC allure, XRP will in certain instances move RL, USD, shatter BRICS in Japan, and embrace XRP. Japan is making great strides, you know. There are Ripple rails in all of the countries, including the BRICS. And because if XRP goes live on all these rails, it will be completely irrelevant. This SEC appeal is meaningless. Whether this appeal is ongoing is irrelevant. The outcome of the Ripple vs. SEC case is irrelevant. XRP's price will rise sharply regardless. The SBI esports company is paying the athletes with XRP, according to Emi Washikawa of Ripple. Tokenization has several benefits, one of which is that recipients will soon have the option to choose the asset type they receive and instantaneously convert it. What SBI is doing is great. The long-term impact of SBI on the price of XRP will be monumental. Value, and steady value, will be ours during the whole year 2025. This is just SBI's use of XRP. They have other uses for it as well, such as paying esports and athletes with it. If the Biden-Warren government would just start doing the right thing, that would be great. Now, we've gone over how the SEC is ignoring the law and enforcing crypto regulations based on their own discretion. However, it is not all it delves into. It is even approved by the FDIC. A few months ago, the FDIC made this decision on regulations concerning the passive ownership of some banks by major asset managers. First, what appeared to be an unremarkable notice of proposed rulemaking was actually approved by the FDIC. Nevertheless, asset managers were promptly served with letters by the FDIC mandating their compliance with numerous provisions of the proposed regulation, despite the fact that it is still in the proposal stage. That is to say, we will behave as if the regulation exists even when it does not officially. And wrath be upon those who disobey our laws. So it's not only the SEC, the FDIC is involved as well. The Internal Revenue Service is probably not immune to this too. I still remember the time when they were auditing some high-income individuals even though it was against the rules. In secret, the government is dictating its own regulations. The issue lies in the fact that these regulations are really being enforced. We require somebody to intervene and terminate this immediately. We are likely to witness crypto crackdown after crypto crackdown, even in the future, unless anything changes with the SEC. Your attention in seeing my video is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.